Hi everyone, this is Yogi Cameron.
And I'm Yogini Jema.
And this is Inspired Living, where we answer your most pressing questions.
The question is, how do I build and sustain my confidence?
Good question. For me, confidence is something that comes from your childhood, something that is innately built into you. Confidence doesn't mean you're good at something. It just means that you're confident to actually try it, right? So when I was a kid, I'd try anything. I'd run around and do things. I was never told, hey, you can't do that, you're stupid for doing that. Nobody put me down for doing anything. So when I grew up, although I'm not good at everything, I'm good at a couple of stuff, I was never told you can't, or you're bad, or any of that sort of thing. So I grew up with this kind of confidence that, yeah, but then naturally as you grow older and things happen, you realize, yeah, I've got the confidence. I could be an astronaut. Do I want to be an astronaut is the first question I ask myself. No.
But would you say that that is more your nature? Because we're born with a prakriti, a nature, and then we're also inheriting belief patterns from our family and from our mothers, and also come into this world letting all of their beliefs, the first 7 years of our life, imprint onto our consciousness. So,
It's that because my parents were like that. I never heard them say to each other, oh, you can't do that. They might have said, oh, don't do that. But they never said, you can't do that. No, you're not going to be good at that. None of that kind of language. So naturally, if I was born with it, I heard that in the womb. I heard that, when I was a baby and I grew up. So, and then not having that put on me, I grew up to have the confidence. But I also understand now, as I did, when I was younger to a point, do I want to do certain things? And that's really where confidence starts. It's, should I be doing something? And then, of course, how much effort I'm going to put in it and all that.
Well, confidence is a feeling, isn't it? Or a state of mind, but we would say it's an emotion or a feeling. And there's two types of confidence. There's the exterior confidence, and then there's the interior confidence. And I think what Yogi's talking about is that he always had that interior confidence, right? And that's in the yogic sciences and as yogis that we want to get to that point, to build that which we need inside, right? But most people have exterior confidence, and it's based on something. I've seen the rise and fall of a lot of successful business people with money, and when they have a lot of money and they're doing well and they're closing their deals, they are super confident. And all of a sudden, when they have big losses, you see the confident leaves with the money. And this happens with people with fame or celebrity and any exterior thing that's bringing you that confidence. All of a sudden, if it goes away, so does your confidence. So examine, is it exterior confidence that you're victim to, or is it interior confidence that you want to start working on and building? And you do that by aligning your intention, your power of mind with action. You just keep doing that. Set intentions and do it. Small ones, they don't need to be big ones, but that will start to build the confidence, saying, I can do anything that I set my mind to.
Yeah, that's very important. Because when you set your mind and you're making intentions, you're putting energy behind something. That in itself grows confidence, right? Especially when you've done your homework. When you've kind of fuddy-duddied around a little bit and done some research but not really engaged, that makes you unconfident, not confident. But when you've done your research, you've done your preparation, you've done all those things, that in itself is building. Because ultimately, none of us know the ending, right? We don't know. So nobody can be the confident of, yes, I'm going to win. Yes, it's going to be my day. Yes.
But you can be confident in saying, I can do anything that I set my mind to.
You can.
Whether, it becomes really successful or if people like it or they don't like it, all of that is out of your control. But you absolutely can do what you set your mind to. And that's what builds the confidence. warning though, there is a little boomerang to this, is that if you set intentions and then you don't fulfill them and you don't take the action, that's going to have a reverse effect and start to work
against you.
Work against you and work on your self-esteem. It'll lower your self-esteem because the mind's saying, hey, I had this energy ready to go. You didn't put it out there, so then it's going to start to eat away at you. So if you set your mind and you use that power of an intention, absolutely take the action to manifest it.
Yeah, great point. Don't start something and be frivolous and just say, yeah, well, it was an idea, da da da. No, ideas can manifest and become things, but when you keep trying to do something and you stop and you stop and you stop, that takes away your confidence, because confidence is built in that. You know, even when I say I had confidence or I do have confidence to do anything, that doesn't mean I know how to do it. That doesn't mean I've done anything about it. That just means I never say, no, I can't do that. But I take steps to find out if I should do that, how much effort it's going to take, how long it's going to take, is it going to take many years, all the rest of it. Then I can put my confidence into it. But I don't want to keep starting and stopping. But also you might fail at a lot of things. But failure doesn't mean that you just stopped. That's not failure. That is just giving up. Failure is when you've actually done it to the end and you learn from your lessons and you've gone deeply into it. Even in that, there's no failure. Sure. Maybe you didn't win, but there's no failure in that. Sure. That builds confidence, right? Because now you've got so much more knowledge and you can go forward with it and build something out of it. So come visit us on inspiredliving.co. We got lots more for you there. Yes. And if you want to go deeper into all these sciences and really study it more and get to applying it into your life, on Inspired Living membership, this is where we go much, much deeper into these topics. So happy practicing. Namaste and lots of love.
Namaste.